We've got a white car zipping by a gas station at 3:45 a.m. We've got people running by the body cam footage at 3:12 a.m. We've got disproving scream audio that was heard at 4 a.m. Let's get into some Idaho 4 updates. Hey guys, I'm Empowering True Crime Alex, and I've been a little bit behind on coverage the last couple of days because I have a big deadline. But I have so much I want to talk about. I'm doing this in two parts. Today, I'm just going to go into footage and covering the different footage that we've seen in this case. And if you're new to my channel, if you're new to the Idaho 4 case, 4 students at the University of Idaho on just right off campus house that were stabbed to death on November 13th. The police say it was between 3 and 4 a.m. That's why the information today is actually particularly interesting for us. And so far, no suspects have been found and no murder weapon has been found. Yesterday, December 13th was 1 month from the stabbings. And so we need some information. We need some clues. We need to find this killer. So let's get into the first article I'm going to share with you. So this is a Fox News article, and it says cops take hours of video from gas station after clerk spots white car on night of stabbings. So this was actually, they got an exclusive. It says here, detectives collected 8 hours of surveillance video Tuesday morning from a gas station in Moscow, where a clerk saw a white sedan passing by at 3:45 a.m. on the night of the unsolved stabbing deaths of 4 University of Idaho students, according to store workers. An overnight assistant manager told Fox News Digital that she'd been reviewing the tapes a little bit at a time over the past few days, looking for clues in her downtime on the graveyard shift. She said she was not working on the night of the murders. Monday night, she said she reached the 3 o'clock hour and spotted the car. She said she took a picture of the screen and sent it to an email address police set up to receive tips. And this is the photo that she shared with Fox News. It says here, the caption here says, a cell phone photo of a computer screen showing a white car on Highway 8 in Moscow, Idaho, around 3:45 a.m. on November 13th, according to a clerk who found it while reviewing security footage. Cops are looking for a white Hyundai Elantra 2011 to 2013 model. Police say that the occupants of that white Elantra could have information that could be vital to this case. So we're apparently lots of tips have come in. This is actually footage of surveillance footage of a potential white car. I'm not familiar with, I mean, to me, I can't tell the difference. I'm not a car expert, but if it is, then that would be very interesting to see how this all plays out and how this fits into the story of the murders. So another thing that was very interesting.
Fox released today, it's an over
video, and they said they were going to call the police. We said, let's go to all the other business of to get that.
So this is what I thought was really interesting. I wanted to show you, Brian Enton covered the white car passing by the gas station. There's an interesting point that he made, and I wanted to share that with you now.
Video, and they said they were going to call the police. We said, let's go to all the other businesses in the area, Ashley. So we found a vape shop very close by up the road with a camera that also pointed onto the roadway. And the person working inside told me that police came to their shop 9 days after the murders.
9 days after.
And asked for their video that was pointed toward the road, but that the video had been deleted because it only lasts a week. So they weren't able to give police the video. And this is right down the street from the gas station.
Yeah, so I just wanted to share that. So the gas station was able to find footage, but this other shop, if they did have footage that of the white car, they wouldn't have seen it because the footage, the surveillance video automatically deleted after a week. And I'm sure that happened with a lot of businesses. Now, why the businesses, you know, if I had a business there, I would have been the next day looking at my surveillance, you know, from the day before through the day after, especially during that time frame, just to see if there was anything interesting. Why all the businesses didn't do this, I don't know. Right? I would hope that anyone in the vicinity that had any type of camera footage would have checked, including the businesses. So, it's unfortunate that that particular business, the footage was deleted. It's probably not uncommon that a lot of people's businesses footage or people footage deleted after a week. So what's good though about this is now that they know that this white car was spotted on the surveillance, maybe other businesses in the area will catch on and check their surveillance video to see if they found anything around that same time. Now, the next thing I wanted to show you was some apparent runners or people walking very quickly past the police during that stop that was captured on the body cam footage, the body cam of the officer around 3 a.m. So there was extended footage. We saw some of that in one of the previous videos that I covered. But in this case, there were runners or people walking by very quickly, maybe a group of about 4 people, it appears, that is at 3:12 a.m. Now, this was, I believe, Chronicles of Olivia broke this, and I'll share her channel in a second. But this was really clear, and I wanted to show this. It was only 5 seconds of body cam footage. So if you see here, 3:12, and so these are people going right by. I mean, I don't know if they're running or if they're walking really fast. I'm a Florida girl. If it was me, I would be walking as fast as I can. I happen to be a fast walker, but if it was cold in 3 in the morning, I'm tired, I'm cold, I just want to get to my next stop, I would be walking really, really, really fast at that time. So it could be something. I did see Brian Enton, he covered this as well, and he says that they were coming from the direction of the house. There's a little pathway there between could have been coming from that pathway from the house to the main street where this traffic site was being done, and that they seemed to be going into the direction of the band fields, maybe even going to Sigma Chi in that direction. All right.
Again, between 3 and 4.
Okay, so this is Chronicles of Olivia, and it appears that she broke this story. She appeared on Ashley Banfield's show on News Nation to discuss, and this is one of the videos that she shows. If you're not following Chronicles of Olivia, subscribe to her, follow her.
If you fast forward 19 minutes and 28 seconds in the top right corner, the group of people appear. At 3:15 a.m., an alcohol-related incident was being recorded in front of Sigma Chi. This is the frat house where Ethan and Zaina had partied that night.
All right, so as I said, she appeared to have broken the story and was interviewed by Ashley Banfield on News Nation. So feel free to subscribe to her channel. She goes on a lot of she covers a lot of true crime cases. So if you're interested in that, she's got a pretty big influential following on a lot of different channels, including TikTok and YouTube. So subscribe to her, follow her if you want to follow along her chronicles. So the next thing is the scream audio. Last video that I talked about this, there was a scream heard and reported to the police by a man named Anand Harsh, and somebody shared a video or an audio of a potential scream that this gentleman took. And Iked Mel, he is a YouTube creator, he debunked that, and I'm just going to show 1 or 2 little clips, and I'm going to post a link here so you can watch the full video. He debunked it. Let's take a listen a few seconds here on his video. So what he ended up doing is there was another YouTube creator, that is her audio. That's her speaking. That's her saying that. And what it appears is that another YouTube creator called Joseph Morris took that audio, well, it's video, took the video, detached the audio, slowed it down and added some other effects and some breathing sounds. So it sounded like it was somebody recording it, of hearing that. And so it's been debunked. That scream audio was not real. On top of that, Ikadmel actually reached out to Inan Harsh. He has a screenshot of that. He reached out to him and asked him if that was real or fake, and Inan Harsh said that it was fake. So this has been debunked. I actually didn't cover it because I didn't cover the scream because it didn't seem right to me. And now I know why. It's because it wasn't real. It was fake. And so this is another topic I'm going to talk about is when we're looking at different news sources, understanding what's real and what's not. I try to do as much as possible, talk about either cover news media reports or the police reports. So I try to get some sources, some investigative sources. Most of my sources are investigative sources if I'm going to be sharing those. And then a little bit of speculation. And so, for example, in the case of the runners going by, like that, there's some speculation of who that could be, but it's a piece of the puzzle. And so it's an important piece of the puzzle. Just putting out different speculation just for the sake of speculation is not, I don't believe, helpful to this case. Okay, so I'm going to post a whole link and you can watch the entire thing. It's really cool what he did. Oh, another part. And I'm definitely going to cover this entire thing. This is another thing I'm going to be talking about. So if you don't know, I am a mass communication and media expert by trade. And so I'm going to do a whole video just covering some misinformation and how to spot different stories and how to know what sources are more credible and not. And so not only did Joseph Morris, this creator, fake that audio, but he actually took a Daily Mail, I believe it was a Daily Mail article, and manipulated the HTML, and there's a way to do it. You can check it out on Ikadmel's video. There's a way to do that. There's a way to manipulate it so that you can insert actual text. I mean, this person, he actually changed the text of this article during his video to corroborate the scream audio he faked. So he basically tampered with this investigation and put out false information. I'm not going to give too much opinion on that now. I'm going to leave it for the other video that we're going to do. But basically, this has been debunked. And so I'm so grateful for Ikadmel. I just found out, I think he's going on Banfield's News Nation tonight. So if that does happen, once I get a link to that, I will include that in the description as well. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think that there's something here with the white car and the 3:45 a.m. footage, surveillance? Who are these people running? Who do you think those people are running or walking fast? Who do you think those people are? And is there anything else you feel like could make this case that the police should be investigating, or something that you think should have more light shown on it? Let me know in the comments, and I'd appreciate if you enjoy this video, that you like it. And if you enjoy my style of covering true crime, I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification, because you'll be notified anytime I post or go live. All right, everyone, stay safe, stay thriving, have an empowered week, and bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell button for notifications. Thank you.